Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Alex Reads Reddit, a completely original series idea. Today I have two guests with me. I have Kayla Cauldron and Koya. Koya, welcome back to the channel. Please, would you like to introduce yourself?
I am Koya. I'm back.
Alright, very good. And Kayla Cauldron, you've been on the channel once before, but for those who don't know who you are, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Kayla Cauldron. I make paranormal, spooky content, and I used to make age 3 content and can be easily convinced to continue to do that if anyone wants to convince me in the comments down below.
Awesome, very good, thank you so much. So ladies, are you both a fan of New Year's?
Hell
No.
yeah.
Oh,
You don't like New Year's? Why
I
not?
don't know, because it's like so much pressure to like change and be better, and it's like, I don't know, it's just
No,
a
fuck
lot
that.
of
It's a good excuse to party with your friends.
That's
Just
true.
fucking
Exactly,
get
that's what I
was gonna
shit-faced till
say.
midnight.
Yeah, I think I'm just getting
It's a
old
good
and-
It's a good excuse to stay up.
Oh yeah,
That's true.
so true, so true. All right, how about we jump in some of these Reddit stories?
Yep.
All right,
do
this first one, the title is, "Am I the asshole for refusing to host New Year's?" All right, let's jump into it. This is a throwaway account. Me, 30 female, and my husband Jerry, 32 male, purchased a large house about a year ago. One thing you need to know about me is that I have a severe social anxiety. I hate having people in my house. I feel like my home is a safe haven where I go to get away from other people. This has caused tension between Jerry and I in the past because he rarely gets to have friends over. In my opinion, other people aren't entitled to our house, but I do try to compromise for Jerry. Here's the incident. New Year's is coming up soon, and my family was talking about what they wanted to do to celebrate. The topic of where the annual New Year's party would be hosted came up. I guess since I now own a house, my family members just assumed that I would be hosting New Year. When this assumption was brought to my attention, I immediately shut it down. I explained to them that I'm not going to host a party just because I own a house. They all proceeded to jump down my throat and call me selfish for refusing to host. Even Jerry is on their side. He said that I'm acting very inconsiderate and being unfair because all my other family members live in tiny apartments. He also told me I'm undermining his position in the home and he should have a say in what goes on in the house too. Everyone is telling me that I need to get a fucking grip on reality and stop being such a recluse. Am I the asshole?
Yes!
Whoa.
I think so. I think so. Come on, be a little bit more considerate for your family. Like, just suck it up and have the damn party. I'm biased because, like, I love having parties and, like, I feel that because I'm right now, like, trying to buy a house and I want to be the person to host and whatever. And especially when the rest of your family doesn't have a, like, place to go. What are you guys going to do? Just be alone at home, not spending a holiday together? So I think she needs to, like, yeah, I think she needs to put on her big girl panties a little bit and just do it. I mean, like, have a compromise because it's his house too. And I'm not saying like every holiday you have to host, but come on, you got the big
What
house.
would a compromise?
girl.
What do you think a compromise would look like?
I don't know, at least hosting once a year, like, because he wants to. He can't even have his friends over. She's saying,
Right.
like,
That's
come on.
I 100% agree with that. She is totally the asshole. As someone
Yeah.
who like hosts pretty frequently, we always host the individuals who has the largest space to do so. And it's not if you don't want to like be a part of the party, like if you said it's her husband or boyfriend, who's
Husband.
Jerry? Husband. If he wants to have the party, let him be the host of the party. You still have like a full-blown like master bedroom that like people are not allowed to enter.
Yeah, and
Right? Like that just seems like such a given. Because
she
it's
didn't
not
even.
just your house at the end of the day. You share that space with like
Yeah.
your husband.
And she didn't even mention, like, his family sucks or, like, they give me so much anxiety that I can't stand that. Like, she's just like, I having like, too bad. Grow up.
Yeah. And
I
like
I'm
Kayla
gonna get
said,
hate
like
for
this is
that
the
one.
one time of the year. This is like you don't have to be doing this
Yeah.
like once a week. This is like New
Yeah.
Year's Eve. And by like 12, 1 o'clock, 2, like people are all gonna be gone. So just like if you're a
Yeah.
sad little puss, go to bed.
Yeah.
Oh
Go
my
to
god,
bed.
you guys are approaching this in a completely different way from how I was reading it. I was
Whoa!
thinking, I
Oh,
totally accept. Like, I'm just gonna take her at face value and say she has extreme social anxiety to the point where
Okay.
even if she has the master bedroom to herself, and she were to just hide in the master bedroom, I still think she'd feel uncomfortable knowing that there's people in her house, even if it's family. So my ideal situation would be, how about we host? We can get like like a rental area and just host it somewhere else. Like, it doesn't
Too
have
much
to be in
money.
someone's house. It could be like in a community center area kind of a place.
Ugh.
I mean,
That would be what my ideal.
wanna
If
do
I
that.
if I was Jerry, that's what I would do for my wife. That's what I would do.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Calm down. Winning the brownie points over there. Oh, all the social anxiety girlies in the chat. He's so right. He's so right for that.
No, that's just how I feel, but that's how I
Yeah,
feel about it.
I
So
guess I'm just a people pleaser in general. So like, I probably be like, yeah, come
no, it
over
doesn't. Put
whenever
on your
you
big girl
want.
panties. Doesn't sound very people pleaser to me.
No, that's what I'm saying. I am like that. So when someone's like not pleasing anyone, I'm like, come on, once a year you can't just take one for the team and like host a party.
right.
I get it. I mean, she didn't really just explain how she did say she has severe social anxiety, so like I don't know. I guess if she said like literally I will have a panic attack, like I don't know. I just don't know more context to fully understand
more
how
context would
severe it is.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm like she didn't say anything bad about the family. She didn't say like they always do this or that or they're disgusting people. They threw up on my carpet last year. Like
Yeah.
it didn't give me. She didn't even try it yet. She's like can't have people over. Like poor
Yeah.
guy. Like he just wants to host. Like you work 9 to 5 every day. I don't know. Actually, I have no idea what he's doing. I'm like he's working 3 jobs to pay the mortgage.
She's just
And the
like
man
making
can't-
it stuff.
Yeah, I'm like he can't host it. Oh,
Ah! It's all falling apart.
that's karma. That's the universe saying, "Calm down, lady."
That's the OP.
No, but that's the OP. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know. I think that they should.
Okay, I see where you
should
guys come
host.
from. I totally see where you guys are coming from, though.
Yeah.
So, Koya, what do you think? Any final thoughts before we
So-
cast judgment?
I think like it definitely I wish we had like a little bit more context because like Kayla said, like if she was like, if there was an experience in the past, like she said, like people are throwing up, they're like breaking her dishes and just being like really obnoxious, or if the family like genuinely hates her guts, then like yeah, I would have major social anxiety, like having to host for like my husband's, party. But
Mhm.
like and I feel like if that's something that actually would be a problem, she would have said that. She would have said that for sure in an
Yeah, that's
anonymous
true.
post. In an anonymous post where no one can trace it back to her, she would have said that. So
Yeah.
if like there's nothing to do with that, it's like just let your husband use the house.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you don't
Fair
even
enough.
have to be there. If you want to go to like your friends' like apartments or whatever it might be, then like do it. If it makes you so uncomfortable, like
Yeah, I'm gonna message this person and be like, "Did you have the party?
was the party
Like,
had? When
Can
was
I
when did
come?"
when was this post? Was it this
This
year?
was posted 4 years ago.
No.
Oh,
I wonder if she had the party.
I know. I wonder if she had the party,
well-
and I'm sure she had a great time too.
They're divorced.
I'm sure of
They're
it.
divorced.
Get a lawyer. Well, we'll get into
Divorce!
the comments in a second. But so you would say
Ah.
that the OP's being the asshole in the situation.
The OP is the asshole, yes, for
Okay.
sure. She's not being very considerate of like her
No.
husband's like, I get it that it's both of your house and you gotta make accommodations, but I'm sure what also accommodation are you gonna make when all of
Gotcha,
your
gotcha.
family has like small apartments?
Also, I think her like practicing like having someone over once a year could maybe help her anxiety. Like if anything, he's probably gonna better her
Oh.
for that. Maybe not. Maybe it's gonna end up in a disaster. But let's get through.
Well, it's
the
worth a
comments.
shot. Let's try.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Try it this one time since they just got the
Yeah.
house. Maybe she'll like it. Who knows? Who knows here?
Literally.
So the Reddit gave it the flair that everyone sucks in the situation, even Jerry for whatever reason. But we'll read the first comment here. The top comment.
What's wrong
everyone-
with Jerry?
Well, let's see if the first top comment can enlighten us. The first top comment says, "Everyone sucks here. Your family doesn't get a say, but your husband does. It's not fair for him that he doesn't get to host gatherings almost ever. You need to compromise," says the top comment, which is pretty much the sentiment that
True.
both of you share.
Yeah.
And let's see if the OP responded to anything. Nope. OP just pretty much disappeared.
She had the party. That's what that tells
Yeah,
me.
she had an
the
amazing
party,
time.
and she had a good time, and so she couldn't complain on Reddit. Again.
Yes.
Or she saw the comments of people being like, you should, like maybe her and Jerry wrote it together low key. And she's like, let's do whatever, I'll say it. And she was going to use it against him to be like, see?
Yeah.
And she couldn't
Mm.
because everyone was like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
And the anxiety was too much for her, so she deleted Reddit. She never logged online ever again.
I'm sure she never even had an account other than this anonymous account.
Yeah.
Mhm,
I hope
mhm.
she watches this.
Yeah.
All right.
Please,
Very
girl.
good. Very good. I hope you're watching. If you're there at home, Sub, make sure to leave us a comment. Let's talk it out. All right. Next story here. Am I the asshole for leaving New Year's Eve dinner? This was posted 3 years ago. I, 30 female, was spending Christmas and New Year with my parents. 2 days before Christmas, my grandmother went into the hospital and stayed there for 5 days, missing Christmas Day. So the four of us decided to have a celebratory dinner on New Year's Eve. My parents and grandmother love seafood, but know that I only like shrimp, where they've been thoroughly shelled and cleaned of any innards, and some whitefish. Everything else, and you're going to see the contents of my stomach, and from even the smell of seafood, is way too potent for me to cope with sometimes. Anyways, on New Year's Eve, my dad had put together a menu that's seafood for the entree and steak for the main course. But he changed the menu the day of and didn't mention it to anyone as a sort of a surprise for my mom, and instead had Monterey Bay bug, which is a type of lobster. So instead of having entree and mains, we just had a spread of seafood to eat, none of which I ate, and my dad had to throw together chicken niblets for me to eat. But the entire house stunk to high heaven of seafood, meaning that at one point, I went out on the porch that it was so bad. I just decided to go and get Chinese food for myself because even the chicken at this point smelled more like seafood than chicken. My dad was annoyed that I left after all the work he put in, and also when I'm not there. My parents tend to fight and miscommunicate, so it usually falls to me to keep the peace, and I just didn't want to deal with that. Am I the asshole for leaving New Year's Eve dinner?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely, yes.
These are first world problems. Like, this is insane.
Yeah.
To
Dude,
even
like
write about this.
how like self-centered do you like literally gotta be to be like, I don't like the way it smells in here. I'm gonna go home now.
Damn, you guys are brutal.
Okay, these are like people have real problems. These are not real problems. Like I don't know. This is just making me feel like, damn, I did not win the lottery. Because if these are real people's problems, like I would go on Reddit for actual issues. Like I mean,
Right.
that I don't know. That sounds a little stupid because it's like, really, you're going to Reddit for your issues, but this is like you took time out of your day for like at least an hour, probably, unless you're just like. I don't know why anyone would even write this. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life, probably.
Like literally Reddit's supposed to be like, what breed of cat is this? Can anyone help me identify? And these people are like, am I an asshole for literally leaving Christmas dinner
Like,
or
yes.
Thanksgiving dinner because my grandma was literally in the hospital for Christmas, so we had to reschedule it. And I don't really feel like spending time with her because, I don't really feel like spending time with her because I don't like the way it smells in here.
I
Like,
mean,
what?
fine, go pick up your Chinese food. Fine. I don't like. No, that's if you're hungry, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, I'll give her that. Like, if you're hungry, go get your food. But like, oh, the smell. He made seafood. Wow, wow, wow. There are other people besides you. You should be thankful that you have a dad cooking for you, girl. Like, people are dying, Kim. This is ridiculous. You know that reference, like with Kim lost her diamond earring.
Oh yeah,
Kim
yes,
Kardashian.
yes.
It's one of those moments where I'm like, oh my god, cry me a river.
Yeah.
But let's
Right.
get what's the consensus, Alex? What
Okay,
does the rest of the
so
world say?
it's a very small post, only has 16 upvotes, but the comments have actually deemed her not the asshole. So let's get into
What are they
it.
saying? What?
So the top comment is, not the asshole. You are 30, not 3. He can keep his chicken niblets. He knows your food preferences, and he took it off the menu and didn't tell you. So you get, again, like, there's so many, like, there's a completely different perspective from what you guys are saying.
Yeah.
But you guys, I thought you guys made a compelling case.
Yeah. It's just not that big of a deal. It's really not. Go get your food, and it's fine. Like, there's other
Exactly.
people there.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's not that big of a deal. And also, like, why is her dad, I mean, everyone else likes seafood except for her. So why is his dad obligated to change the full menu
Yeah.
just to accommodate her?
Yeah.
Like, obviously, if it was a seafood allergy, that's different than her
Yeah.
just being like, I don't like the way it smells.
Yeah. Like I have a vegan cousin who's less like, oh, they didn't make me a like she's never expects she'll bring food with her because
Mm.
of that. Like, you know, like she's not
Yeah.
expecting anyone to change anything because of that. And like this person's just like, I can't stand the smell of seafood. Okay, girl.
I can somewhat
Exactly.
I can somewhat empathize with her because when I was 4, I didn't like going to the fish food aisle.
But you were
I
4.
was 4, right?
How do
Um,
you respond to the fish food aisle now, Alex?
I avoid it even more. Not even close.
Also,
Joking, of
fish
course.
food aisle. Is there a fish food aisle, or you
Yeah,
mean
there's
like
like a
seafood counter? Fish
well,
food.
it's right next to the there's
I'm
next to the
thinking of
meats.
Petco. I'm like, you're select. Oh yeah, okay, yeah,
Yeah, right next to the meats.
Oh,
Um,
okay, that makes sense then. I was like, fish food aisle? Since
well,
when?
well,
I
you
don't
guys
go
you
into
guys made a
Ralph's and
compelling
see fish
case,
food.
but literally every comment says they're not the asshole. Literally
Wow.
every
I
comment.
mean,
So how
I
many
don't.
comments?
I
There's
think it's
only
just crazy
17
that she even.
comments.
Hmm.
I think it's just crazy that she wrote about this on Reddit. Like, I guess if you're gonna just post on "Am I the asshole?" and it just seems like a ridiculous thing to even spend time posting about. Like, get
Hmm.
over it. Get over it and like learn to enjoy salmon. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I
Fair
wonder where
enough.
she is now.
Yeah, probably wherever whichever state has the least amount of red lobsters, that's where she's
Yeah.
at.
I also love
Yeah.
seafood and I'm not a picky eater at all, so I think that's probably I'm biased maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Me too.
I so when it comes to seafood, I haven't experimented. I have no idea what lobster tastes like. So that's where I stand on that. I do like I like sushi. I like salmon. I like tilapia. Other white meats. I love a fish fillet from McDonald's. Hell yeah, that's pretty much my go-to order. That's what I'm
Fish.
talking about.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's shocking. Fish
Um.
fillet as your McDonald's choice and has not tried
That's pretty
lobster?
crazy. That's pretty
Crazy. Have you had
crazy.
What can I
crab?
say? I'm a unique individual, Kayla. What can I say? One of a kind here.
Gotta send you a lobster.
Yeah,
Um.
full blown
Lobster
alive
dinner.
lobster. You gotta boil it.
Yeah.
We can move on from that. I was trying to think like
Okay.
maybe she's like just have like a super sensitive nose, and maybe it's just fish that triggers her.
Maybe.
Would she still be a
Girl,
baby
get
for
like
complaining
a
about the smell?
pinchy thing for your face at that point.
Again, like there's not enough context. Like, did the parents make fun of like I don't know. I guess like
I
if they
don't
were
think
all
so.
like making fun of her and like being like, really, you can't stand, then I'd be like, no, like let her do what she wants. Chase your bliss, girl. Go get yourself your Chinese food if you don't like it. But it just seemed like there was not really an issue at hand, and she just like, you don't need to post this online.
Also,
All right.
does it really smell that strong? Like cooked seafood, not raw seafood.
You
Like, does
you
it
guys
really
tell me like
smell?
it's not a meal that I have on the regular. So you tell me, has there been a
I
situation where you
mean,
bring in seafood to your house and it just stinks up the whole place?
No, I just love it.
raw
Love it.
raw seafood, like yeah. Like when you first buy fish and you bring like how you're saying like that aisle, yeah, it's stinky, but when you come home and you like cook it, no, it usually smells like the spices that you cooked
Hmm.
the
Mm,
seafood in, and typically
fair.
that smells good. So I don't know if she's eating like raw fish or like what's the deal, but like I don't, based off my own personal experience, it's never smelly like
Mm.
Maybe
seafood.
the
It
maybe the
smells like
dad's a
pepper.
maybe the dad's a terrible chef. And for whatever reason, it
Right.
smells extremely fishy in the house.
Yeah.
Or maybe something else is going on, cousin the fish smell. Who knows? Who
Close your legs,
knows?
girl.
Yeah, exactly.
Close your leg.
It's her. She's the one
That's
stinking
crazy.
up
It's
the
her.
place.
She's the stink.
Yeah.
She's
She's
the
the
stink. The stink is
stinker.
gonna follow.
That's why she doesn't
She's the
like it.
stink.
So true, so true. All right, let's move
Yes.
on to the next story here.
Trauma.
All right, this was also posted 3 years ago. Am I the asshole for skipping New Year's Eve at my child-free sister's? So let's get into it. Last week, I hosted Christmas for family. I'm 33 male. I have a 2-year-old with my wife. Every year, it's at my sister, parents, or my house, and it rotates every year. One of us hosts Thanksgiving, Christmas, or New Year's. In the last year, my sister, who is vocally child-free, got a dog. I love my sister, but we are very much opposites. When I had my kid, it changed our relationship a bit. She tolerates, in her words, my son. She has never watched him. I've also never asked. My son is present at all family functions, and it annoys my sister. My sister has turned into the classic dog mom. The world revolves around the dog type. I do not own dogs and really don't want to be around them. I don't want them in my house. Well, my sister wanted to bring her dog to Christmas, and I said no. It's well trained and overall okay for a dog. I just didn't want it in my house or even in my yard. She complained and left it alone, but was not happy and let me know that several times. The day before New Year's Eve, she told me kids weren't welcome at her house. I was taken aback by this and asked why. She just said alcohol will be present. We all drink, and my family friends also come to this party. And just said it wouldn't be appropriate for a 2-year-old to be present. My wife and I had planned to only stay till 10 anyways, and then go home because of our kid. We reconsidered and opted not to go at all and respected my sister's wishes by keeping the kid at home. I let her know half an hour before the party started. My wife and I treated it like any other night. We didn't stay up till midnight. By 11, I noticed I missed calls from her and didn't answer. I fell asleep while texts started coming in, which called me an asshole, calling me a dog hater, saying it was rude I didn't come to the party, said it was bullshit that she got my kid a Christmas present but didn't get her dog anything. The list went on and she was clearly drunk. I tried to call her, but she didn't answer and got a text that said, "I'm not answering, asshole. So, am I the asshole here?"
Oh, I find that kind of tough. I think,
I need to I feel like I wasn't pay I need to clarify a few things,
Oh,
but you
please, yeah.
you go.
I'll clarify.
yeah,
Ask questions,
I,
please.
so, so did it, okay, it started with him not hosting New Year's, so because of the dog, but he still wanted to spend time with her, so they were gonna do it at her house the same year, right? Was this the
So
same year? Was this a separate year?
this is the same year. So
Okay.
the OP hosted a party first in which he said the dog was not
Oh,
allowed.
Hmm.
oh, so that's some petty shit right
And
there.
she's so okay. And then what? She hosted a party and said
Yeah,
kids aren't allowed. So she clearly
exactly.
did that out of spite.
That was, yeah,
Because
that was,
that was
yeah.
That's what it
clearly
sounds
what
like
she
to
was
me.
doing. It has nothing to
Yeah.
do with the kid or not.
So they're in their 30s?
Yes.
And they're
Well,
siblings.
he's 33. We don't know the age of his sister.
But they're siblings. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I think
I
he
would
should have
think,
let the dog come over. I get I'm a big dog lover, so like again, I'm biased. Like clearly, like I get people have boundaries, it's his house. But he said like not even in the yard. And I was like, dude, get over it. Again, these people are too strong with their boundaries. Oh, no one can come. It's my house. I deserve to have my right. It's a family. It's the holidays. You do things you don't want to. You sacrifice you let your boundaries down a little bit for the people you love, especially a sibling. Like let the dog
especially
in the house
during the
once a year.
holidays. Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
especially during the holidays. Like,
But then her doing that out of spite and saying no kids was a low blow. I'm assuming she doesn't have children of her own and it's
No, she
just the
does not.
dogs.
Just
So
the
that's like
dogs.
mhm.
her that's
She,
her version of a kid. So she's like, well then
Yeah.
no kids allowed. We're drinking, we're doing this. Like she's making up these things because she doesn't want the kid
yeah.
there, which is very, very petty. And I think she's the asshole for that. And then going back to her being like, you didn't get my dog a gift. That's where I'm like, okay,
Oh,
girl,
yeah.
now it's too much.
I completely forgot. She was like, "You didn't give my dog a present. Like, what do you want me to give the dog?"
This could have all been I probably like solved if instead of being passive aggressive about it, she like went to him directly and was like, you know, my dog is really important to me. Could we compromise here? Back when it first started, which clearly like the first domino that fell was him saying your dog can't come to my house. I think
Mhm.
that's where she started getting like a little spiteful and doing no kids in my house and now I need a present for my dog or whatever it is. Who do I think the asshole? I think they're both assholes in their own way. I don't actually. I don't. I don't think either of them are assholes. I think they're both. They just need to fix some communication thing, and I think they could get along in the end. And I think he needs to give a little bit more respect to the dog situation, and she needs to tone down the dog situation. It's a kid, it's different than a dog, even though I get it. Like if you're not one to have your own kids yet or whatever or ever. But I don't know. In my opinion, I think they're both assholes, but both not assholes in their own way. But I don't know. What do you guys think?
Oh, you're fence sitting there, Kayla. Give me
I'm
what you
fence-sitting
really
on this
feel.
one.
Give me what you really feel. What you gotta choose.
Well, you guys go, and I'll let's see if I can get persuaded. One way or the other.
Okay. I think they're both assholes for sure. They're both assholes because it's just like, bro, like first of all, it's the holidays. You're not. I think me and Alice, we had a story the last episode about like not inviting like a family member. Like it was like a boyfriend of someone. They were like, we
Mhm.
don't want the boyfriend to be there. And it's the same thing. It's just like it's the holidays. Like they're a family member. Just like get over it. It's like 5 hours that you just have to muster through with one person. The same thing, just get through it with the dog. Like if the
Yeah.
dog is well behaved, it's not gonna tear up your yard. Just put the
Yeah.
dog in the yard if you're that sensitive about like maybe dog fur on the couch or whatever it may
Or like an
be.
area
And
of
then
the
the
house.
same, yeah, and then it's the same thing with the kid. It's a pretty young kid, right? Did he say he was like
2 years old.
two? Oh my God. Like it's not that serious. It's not like the
Yeah.
kid is like a troublemaker and stealing stuff. Like
The kids
you're
right
just
now,
being
like in jail.
it sounds like yeah, it sounds
He's
like
like,
they're both just being petty. And it's like the same thing Kayla said, like it's just gonna take like communication, just get through it. Like you're both just being assholes. You're both being petty
yeah,
little buttholes. Get over
yeah.
it.
Get
So
over
here's
it.
what I think. I think everyone is kind of an asshole here, but to different degrees. So starting with OP, obviously he's an asshole for not willing to compromise about the dog coming over to his place, right? I think just let him fucking run around the yard,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
get something like just to fence
A
him off. If you really,
bathroom, fence him
yeah,
off of a certain
yeah,
area
yeah.
if you don't want. Yeah.
Exactly. Also, to add to his assholishness, he texted his sister 30 minutes before the party. Like he probably already made up his mind like days before the party.
Oh, I didn't
So
know that detail.
so
Yeah,
that
I
would have
think I
given them
heard
time
that.
to talk things out or compromise instead of just refusing not to go to the party.
Did she ask the same day? Do you know? Like
Let's
before?
see. I don't
'Cause
remember based off of the story, but I'm gonna assume that they plan it out. They plan it out every year, right? Someone hosts Thanksgiving, someone hosts
Yeah.
Christmas, someone hosts New Year's. So I think they know
Yeah.
well in advance who's gonna do what.
Yeah. The thing is, like, did she ask in advance? Because if she asked like a week before, can my dog come, and he didn't reply until like 30 minutes before, that's different. If she asked 30 minutes before, if she said it's an emergency, I can't leave my dog for more than X, Y, and Z, like you just gotta. There's so many details that we're missing. I feel like not. Yeah. So, but
And
I don't know.
also, in her defense, like it's pretty hard to get, like especially in the holidays, it's really hard to get someone who like will watch your dog.
Yeah.
So if he was like, "Oh yeah, and you can't bring your dog," she's kind of in a position, like very last minute, like she can't just go to her neighbor and be like, "Hey, can you
Yeah.
watch my dog?" Because her neighbor's probably like also celebrating the holidays.
Yeah.
So it's like to be like 30 minutes before, like, "Oh, by the way, your dog can't come." Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's gonna really suck.
Yeah. I've brought my dogs to Christmas before too, like in multiple places, and every
Me too,
time the host has
yeah.
been very like, of course, and they have dogs, and it's been whatever. And I'm like, don't host people. If you're the host, expect people to bring their this, their that, their boyfriend that just got out of jail 6 months ago. Like, expect these things if you're the host. Like, it's just what you do around the holidays. I don't know. Maybe I'm just
Yeah.
in the Christmas spirit.
So
She's like, "I'm
based off
feeling
of this, I like I said, I'd give the OP a soft. He's an asshole, but his
Yeah.
sister's like a total fucking asshole, not allowing the 2-year-old to come over. Like the people
Yeah.
are gonna want to see your kid,
I know.
especially if it's like families they don't get to see each other that often.
That's true. That's true. She's not in the
Right.
mood
And
either.
then
She's
she
being
topped it all
petty.
off. She topped it all off with the drunk text afterwards, where she clearly still held a grudge about the whole dog thing from earlier.
And the gift. You didn't
But
get my
Yeah.
dog a gift. That's crazy.
I
Right.
have a pleasant
That's
surprise
why
for
I
the
think
both
they're
of you.
both assholes.
It's
There's
you
a
posted
huge
this?
no. There's a huge
Imagine.
update. There's a whole other addition to this story.
Oh,
So we'll get
that's
into that right now.
good. Okay. I'm so
So
excited.
again, a few things to address. First bullet point: To be honest, I was pissed at my sister's rule. We had looked for a babysitter in the time we were informed no kids to when we said we weren't coming. All our usual babysitters were going to the party, like our parents and aunts, and no one outside of the usual crew was available, hence the last minute no. For those asking, when I told her no to the dog coming over on Christmas, I told her the day before because that is when she asked. This is her first year with the dog, so I had no idea she had that expectation she would bring it. Apparently, mom told her to ask me first instead of just bringing it. She lives 10 minutes away. She's been vocal about not liking kids since she was a late teenager. She's child-free by choice as far as I know. So I got the drunk text because my family members were disappointed my kid wasn't there, especially the ones that don't see my son that often. My sisters told them she was trying to have no kids at the party. They were surprised by that since my sister has never hosted a party where the kids of the family were not invited. One other family member that has kids ended up having one stay home with their kid. So my sister did communicate this to more than just me. Seems like others weren't happy with her decision. We talked today and she is still mad about Christmas. She told me she wants me to accept her dog as family. So I told her it can be family to you, but it isn't going to be family to me. It can be your everything, but it will never be to me. I told her my kid is more important than her dog. I'm not a dog person and would never be. I just don't want it at my house. Apparently, the attention my kid gets from family, including my mom, bothers her. It was clear from the beginning she isn't going to be an involved aunt to my son, which makes me hurt and sad. But I didn't realize there was this much jealousy. I'm going to give her space for a while and then reach out. So that's the update.
Dude, okay, they're still both of them are totally assholes, but, like, the comment that he said, I feel like he's probably an even bigger like, basically saying, like, "Yeah, your dog is family to you, but he'll never be family to me." I mean, I can see where
Unnecessary.
he's coming from. Right, I can see where he's coming from because that's totally, like that's an opinion that you can have for sure, but it's crazy to say that's,
True.
like I mean if she doesn't want kids, that's totally fine, that's up to an individual. To not to intentionally go out of your way to have, like, a whole holiday party and make everyone leave their kids at home, kind of crazy. Especially it's a 2-year-old. Bro,
Yeah.
like, what the and all of his usual babysitters are, like, at the party. But also for him to say like, "Oh, yeah, your dog, we can't consider family," because it's like
Yeah.
that dog is gonna be with the family for hopefully over 10 years. That
Yeah.
is genuinely like, that is a part of a family. It's not like a weird little mouse,
Yeah.
it's or like a fly, something that's not gonna be around forever. So it's like,
Yeah.
that was a excuse my language,
Yeah.
but a dick move. That's not even just an
Yeah.
asshole, that's a dick move. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Whoa.
Yeah, I feel like the update actually made well, until he said that, it made me be like, "Okay," like, now I'm starting to think that she's more of the asshole because he's saying, like, specifically the detail of that she only lives 10 minutes away, like, she probably could have just left the dog at home and, like, checked on it through the night or something, and, like, I don't know. But then, like, it just seems like there's deeper beef here about the kid and the jealousy, and then but her with the dog and him not wanting to compromise and be like, "Can't you just pretend you like the dog? Like, it's not that hard. Can't you just be like, just let the dog at the house?" And she shouldn't have done that. She shouldn't have been like, "No, kid." Like, and she made a comment, I think, that he said about not wanting to be an aunt or something. It's clearly out of jealousy. I'm sure, like jealousy and, feeling like her dog is not as big of a thing as the kid, which
Mhm.
obviously it's not a human, but I don't know. I think it's still just ridiculous that they're posting this on Reddit.
Yeah.
This one's a little bit more juicy. Like, I'm like, okay, I could feel both sides out a little bit, but yeah, he
Mhm.
didn't have to say that, but also she's kind of being a little
She's an asshole, he's a
harsh.
dick, like,
Yeah,
that's just
yeah,
how I
yeah.
see it. It's like,
Yeah.
you guys both literally suck so bad.
Yeah.
But what about you, Alex? Where are
Yeah.
you at?
I honestly, I could lean either way to like who's more of an asshole here.
Yeah.
I, w- I, I would feel weird if like my sister wanted me to like be really serious about including her dog into the family. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd have to really like do some soul searching for that one. I feel like I don't know. Like
Yeah.
maybe if like my sister because he did mention she is childless by choice. But if my
Yeah.
sister had like some sort of reproductive issues and only could
Yeah.
take care of a dog, then and that was her kid, and she had no other
Yeah.
options to ever have a kid in the future, I think maybe I'd be more lenient to accepting that dog as like her child. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I would still need to soul search that out, but that's kind of what how I feel about that right now.
Yeah. I feel like if they had like a heart to heart and she said something like, I don't want kids and this is like the biggest thing to like my dog is my biggest thing and it really hurt me when you said like if they had a heart to heart about it and she explained why it meant so much to her for the dog to be there, and then I think that he should be like, okay, totally fine, bring your dog, but also it really hurts me that you won't like my child, you're not kind of acting like an aunt towards. I feel like they could solve this if they just cry it out
Yeah.
and talk about it.
Yeah. I think like if we knew like if the conversation that he had with her about like no, like your dog is not like that important, and then she had the party where she was like not inviting kids, it's still bad, but it's not like as bad as I like was seeing it earlier. I don't know. You
Yeah.
know, but overall like they both suck for like just being petty over it. Like it's so
Yeah.
dumb. Like just get
It's
over
so
it, talk
stupid,
about it.
yeah.
So since they live 10 minutes apart, I imagine they see each other very often, I would imagine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I mean, I'm a people pleaser. I'm like, fuck it, man. I'll just love that dog. Why not? Just why not,
Yeah.
man?
Just love
It
that
doesn't
dog in
seem
your
like
house.
it doesn't seem like it would take too much emotional, like energy for me to pretend that
Yeah.
you know, you just
Just put the
give
dog
the dog a little bit more love.
outside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, just put the dog outside. It's not like you can do that with a kid. Like you can't just like leave a kid. You can bring a dog and then put
Yeah.
it outside. Like there's no problem.
I imagine there's something deeper going on with her about like the child thing, or even though she can't or she can have kids, like I'm assuming that there's something like
Oh, definitely.
with her where she's and feels like connected towards the dog, and that's why she's like not stepping up as an aunt, which I don't think is the right way to go about it. But again, I think they're both assholes in different ways and they're both fine in different ways. I don't know. Head
So,
sitting again.
little plot twist on how Reddit has deemed this. They have deemed the OP not the asshole, and
Her the asshole.
yes, I'll read you the top comment from the update. This is sad. Wife and I are child-free in our early 40s and are big-time dog people. We'd never expect family to treat our dogs as actual children and buy them gifts and just allow them in their home without asking first. And while I'd love to live in a world where kids would not be at my home, 95% of my friends have them, and some are even pretty cool. So I learned to deal. I have still never held a baby though. To outright reject a child, especially a niece or nephew, is just cruel, says the top comment. So that's it. That's
Still
how...
haven't ever held a baby though. Like what? Okay, thanks for the context.
I'm like, yeah, definitely. She's an asshole. But so is he.
Yeah, I feel like
What
some
are
of
we
that
talking
comment
about?
can apply to him too.
Yeah.
So if he can learn, if she should learn to deal, so should he with the fucking dog. Come on.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Yeah. It's like you can't just like expect her to change her feelings and then it's okay for you to not. Like,
Yeah.
it's weirdo.
Weird, yeah.
All right. Next, we'll move on to the next one. We got a short one here. Am I the asshole for not attending New Year's Eve? Hello, everyone. I am a 21-year-old who just graduated college and have yet to spend a holiday away from my family. I know I'm still young, but I've already turned down plenty of opportunities to spend New Year's Eve, Christmas, etc. away from my family. I was recently invited to a New Year's Eve Roaring 20s party with my best friends and this girl I've been talking to for a while. Keeping in mind, my plans were made in late December, and my family had no plans for us as of that time. As of yesterday, at our extended family Xmas party, they invited everyone over for New Year's Eve, and now I'm being scrutinized for not changing my plans accordingly. So is this person the asshole?
No.
No. Absolutely not.
No.
You are
Bro.
an individual.
Yeah. You made plans. People need to deal with it, and you're
Yeah.
old enough. Also, like the fact that you haven't had a New Year's Eve party without your family, like you need to get out and go to a New Year's Eve party, bro. Like you're fine.
They just turned 21 too, so they're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, they're gonna
Right,
have a good time.
that's
But
I'm like my New Year's when I was 21, I spent it clubbing.
Hmm.
with like
As you
friends.
should. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And
I think
my
starting
parents
at
were like,
13, I was not spending New Year's Eve with my family. I was out,
Wow.
like, not out,
yeah,
out, like
and
at a
like
party or whatever.
as a 21-year-old, like it's not like you're all sitting around the TV, like watching the ball drop. I mean, in California, it's like at 9 p.m. So it's like you're not just sitting there around the TV, like,
Yeah.
like it's like you have dinner, you
No.
talk
He's not
about
the
the year,
asshole.
and then you go on your merry way. You're not the asshole,
He's
no.
not the asshole, and other people do that. Like, I've had family members that, like, you've made plans and they know that you have plans and they'll still like try to guilt you over like not spending time with them.
Mhm.
And it's like, but then if they had plans, they would not care. And it's so self-centered and like
Hmm.
I think it's so self-centered. I think if they're really like family members that care about him, they would be like, go have fun. That sounds so cool that you're going to a Roaring 20s party, your first party on New Year's Eve on 21. That's awesome. Let us know how it is. Like, cry me a river. Like, you're really gonna hang out with the guy all night, or you know what I mean? Like, it's just stupid. No, he's definitely not.
Yeah.
100%, he's not.
Awesome. Yeah, you both very much aligned with the Reddit sentiment here. Let's see what the top comment says, if it's
Oh,
any interest at all. So top comment says, "Not the asshole. You're an adult now, and it's only natural to start wanting to spend time with your friends during events like this. Go to the party, have a great time, and don't feel bad about it." So
Yeah.
yeah, I too tend
I
to
would
agree.
it like blows my mind if there's someone is there any comments of someone saying that they are an asshole? Because I'm so curious to like
Nope.
what why would you think?
That seems like
I'll
a
say not the
toxic
Okay,
asshole.
family. That seems like a toxic
yeah,
family that he even had to post on Reddit to ask, like, am I the asshole? Like,
right.
no, dude. The fact that
It
they're
sounds like
guilt
Because
just a
like
tripping you
very
over it
strict
is
family.
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the only way I'm like it's just so weird to be like, yeah, you're a total douchebag for doing that to your parents. It's like as a 21-year-old, what do you mean?
Yeah, only like a very
Yeah.
conservative family would be like, you have to spend every major holiday with your family.
Yeah.
Alrighty, that's that.
Like, what are
That's
you gonna
that
do when
Reddit
you get
post.
married?
Oh.
Good question.
Ooh, he's in for it. I'm telling you. He's in for it.
Yeah.
They're
All
gonna
right.
be like, you need to spend New Year's Eve with me. Your mother.
All right, next story here. This was posted 2 years ago. Am I the asshole for making reservations for New Year's dinner without including my brother and his wife? So that's his title. A quick background. My older brother, his wife, my parents, and my younger sister live in the same city. I live in another city far away due to work, but I'll be going back home for the holidays. Yay. Another quick addition. My parents aren't exactly the most wealthy, but they get by. I send money to my parents every month as well. My brother doesn't make as much money as I do, but he makes good enough money to not be considered poor. However, he often makes bad choices with money, spending a ton on his hobbies but barely spending money on some necessities. He frequently borrows money from my parents and me for other things. So, anyways, I suggested to my parents that we all should go to this really good restaurant in our city for New Year's Eve. It is a fancy buffet with all the good food, and yes, it is slightly pricey, but not extremely expensive. I told my parents that I would be paying for them and my younger sister since she's still in university. I then told my brother about this idea, and he immediately rejected it, saying it's too expensive and how it's a waste of money. He doesn't want to pay a penny for it. I know he can afford this because he has spent tons more on his hobbies. I told him that it would be nice if he joined because my dad really wants to have family together for dinner. My brother refused and said it's not fair for him because it's too expensive, and he won't pay for it unless I help pay for it as well. I absolutely refused because why would I be paying for my brother and his wife as well? We all have jobs here. My dad found out about this and was upset because he really wants to have a full family dinner since I only get to come home during the holidays. He then offered to pay my brother and his wife. And my mom got angry because she was like, why would you do that? He can pay for himself. My brother then got angry at me and told him that I should have just stuck to the original plan that my dad made, that we do some kind of potluck at home. I told him this isn't something we do often, and growing up not so wealthy, I'd love to treat our parents once in a while. My brother and his wife were like, well, I don't care, we're not going, so you better make your choices. I said, okay, I guess you are eating somewhere else then, and proceeded to make the reservations for just the four of us. My brother then called me a huge asshole for splitting the family during New Year's Eve when we were supposed to spend time together, and now he has to find somewhere else to spend New Year's Eve with his wife. Am I the asshole? And should I have stuck to the original plan so we all could spend time together? And that's the story.
Mm.
I'm drawn. I think that he is pretty much the asshole. But again, you can't like make someone pay for something. Like if if you're having a plan and he really doesn't want to pay for it, then like I feel kind of bad that it was originally going to be a potluck situation and he wanted to go. But also like how expensive could a buffet be?
Right.
50
That's what I
bucks a
was
Yeah,
person?
thinking.
I'd love to know what the actual price
Like,
breakdown of this whole thing
and it's
is.
New Year's Eve, and she's been helping out the parents, and he doesn't seem like he is helping the parents. So like, you can't do one night of like paying for yourself. Not even the parents. She's gonna pay for the parents. Like he just wanted a free meal. He just wanted her to pay for it, I think.
All right.
But also I
Yeah.
do feel a little bit bad that like, maybe actually no, I don't. I think he's the asshole.
Wait, who do you think is the asshole? The brother or
The
the
brother, the
oh,
brother.
okay. Yeah,
You
I
think
was
the
gonna
opposite?
well,
I
no.
don't know.
Because I mean like the way that I see it is if I were to put myself in the shoes of the
Yeah.
OP, like I would definitely, I mean, like you said, it sounds like he's just trying to get a free meal out of
Yeah.
it. Like a buffet is not that expensive, like
No.
literally at all. I mean, like max $50 per
Yeah.
person for sure.
And it's not
And
even like
like,
she's asking for him to, like, pay for the parents, like, or split the whole bill or something, like, I don't think. I think it's just,
yeah.
like, pay per person and I'll pay for my parent. Like, she's saying, "I'll pay for the parents, just pay
Yeah,
for
and
you
you're
and your
not
wife. You're an
and
adult."
it's like
Like,
if like I would be more understanding if this brother was like the one who stepped up in order to have raised the OP like when the
yeah.
parents weren't around, but it doesn't sound like that. Like you don't need to
Mhm.
owe your sibling anything. Paying for your parents is very like yes, of course. I mean, you're the ones who put food on my table until I was like
Yeah.
probably 18 years old. But like your siblings, you are not
No.
obligated to pay for your siblings at
Yeah.
Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, like
Yeah.
absolutely not. Like what are you talking about? So I think the brother is totally the asshole.
Yeah.
Like, no, bro. Get out of here.
And she
You're
keeps
weird.
mentioning the hobbies thing, like, I wonder what that is. I wonder how much he spends
Yeah,
and what the hobbies
exactly.
are.
She's really
Like, I
fixated
mean,
on the hobbies thing. Like, it sounds
I
like
know,
she's
she
upset.
yeah,
kept
Like,
referencing
freaking
it.
spending all this money on his goddamn hobbies.
I'm like,
God,
at the
"What
I wish I
beginning,
had
hobbies?
hobbies.
Porn?
Jeez.
Like,
at the
what kind of hobbies?"
at the
I want
beginning, I
in
was
my
like,
head
OP is
the
totally an asshole, but
Yeah.
hobbies are model trains. I don't know why. I just feel like that would be very fitting, and I don't know
Hey,
why.
you know how I feel about
Okay,
trains. Don't
Koya,
knock the
this
train
girl really loves
hobby.
trains.
I thought it
I
was gonna be,
love
like,
trains.
archery or, like, some like, D&D or, like, I don't know. I thought it was gonna be, like, medieval, like, dressing up or something.
I mean, maybe
So,
Trains.
shoes. Shoes sounds like a pretty
Ooh,
expensive, like
hobby.
collector's stuff. That sounds like something that, or like
Yeah.
video games. I know like oftentimes people spend
Hobby.
like a shit ton of
mhm.
money on video games
Yeah.
for whatever reason. Sorry, don't get it. But like,
Yeah.
don't,
Yeah, also
Alex, don't come at me with the trains. I swear, that's a valid hobby, okay?
Fair enough, Koya. I will say it's funny how both of you assigned a gender to the OP because it did not say anywhere that it
Oh,
was that she was a female.
really?
But I do think it's funny that
I
how
thought it
that
was a he,
No, I thought he was yeah, I
and
thought
then
the
I
OP
was,
was a he, and I thought that the sis didn't he say
no,
sister?
we're talking about the brother and his wife. The brother
yeah.
was the one that's spending money on hobbies and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I thought
Um,
that the person that I thought the OP was a woman then. I thought it was a sister.
Oh,
I don't
wait,
know.
does it
Maybe
not
I'm
that's
say at all?
it does
I thought
not
it
say. So
was.
I just think it's
Oh,
interesting
okay.
how you
I thought it
in
was
your
a I
heads
thought
of
it was
saying
a
the story that
I thought it
she's
was
a
a
woman.
guy just
you know
because
they're
like the
both
way that
guys.
it was talk. Yeah, I thought they were both
I thought
guys
like in
just
my
based
head
off of the
like
way the OP was
yeah,
talking.
yeah I thought it was both guys too, for
Oh,
whatever reason.
okay. I thought she
Um,
was a I thought she a
just
rich woman
fancy
in
lady.
finance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Um,
in finance.
like,
She's
I see it a little differently. Like in my head, I'm kind of sympathizing with the brother. Like maybe he's like really in like some crazy debt, right? And he's like,
Mhm.
guys, I just
Mm,
don't want to spend like $50 to $70 on however much this buffets cost. Can we
Mhm.
please just do a potluck? Because how I'm interpreting what he's saying, and the OP he wants to just treat his parents, right? Why does he
Yeah.
have to treat his parents specifically for this meal? Why can't they
That's
do a
true.
potluck and he could just take them out to the next day for something
That's
nice,
true.
just the parents? So
That's true.
that's
yeah.
how I'm interpreting the situation. But
It's
I
kind
see
of
where you guys
like,
are coming from too.
"Oh, because I'm rich, I'm gonna take dad and mom out, and you're not." And, like, I get yeah, I kinda see it, like, I agree with you now.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, I guess
Nah,
the
I
whole
still
hobby thing
disagree.
I don't know, like, how much. Yeah, I don't have I don't have enough context of like. I mean, not that I get to pick how someone spends their money, but like,
Right.
are they real? Like, how much are they spending on their hobby? What do they do for a living? Like, they really can't pay $50 for a buffet. I don't know.
I doubt the OP actually knows the intimate like financial ins and
Yeah.
outs of their entire
Did
thing.
But
he
the
say
OP's helping mom and dad, and the other one's not. So it's like on top of being the one that helped mom and dad, and the other one's not. You can't even pay for yourself. I think they're expecting them to pay for it. I don't
The
know.
brother
did he
borrows
say
money
that
from
he
the
was
OP too.
Oh, that's right. Did the OP
That's
say that I forgot my question.
these are like these are like layered things. Like
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, these are such small, stupid issues. But I think that the reason why the OP ever feels the need to post about it is because it's layered. There's other dynamics that are at play. There's other they hold resentment for other reasons. Like I don't know. I gotta start posting on this.
Was there
this
any
Reddit.
updates? Tell me there was an
Yes, there
update.
is one update. Update. It's not very long. My brother. So this is the update. My brother and his wife are going to dinner as well. My dad paid for half of it. That's the update.
Bro, for real? Oh
Yeah,
my God.
they
So
they
bro
get to
literally
they
just
get
had
to
to
all hang out.
probably pay like $25.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully, if it is just $25 and like it doesn't hurt really anyone at the end of the day, pretty much.
I
I
mean,
don't
it
think it would have
doesn't.
hurt anyone in the end anyway. I think they're just
Yeah, it's just like it's the morals of it that's like you're like a grown adult and I don't know.
yeah, I don't know.
It's so strange.
They
Although
probably
I
had their
originally
parents feel bad about it. Like they made their dad feel bad. Oh,
yeah.
horrible.
My question, I remembered my question.
Let's hear it.
Did OP pay for his sister's meal?
His younger sister, yes, because his
Younger
younger
Yeah,
sister.
sister
forgot
Okay,
is
so
in
about that.
university. They don't have a job
if
They're in
apparently.
she's
school, yeah.
oh right, exactly. Okay, so that no, that's fine. I mean, that makes
That
Yeah.
sense.
checks
But it
out,
sounds
yeah.
like the brother is a grown adult, so paying for the
Yeah.
younger sister is like
OP
normal.
wasn't even like, we should all split it in half. Like, OP was like, I'm paying for the sister, I'm paying for my parents. All you have to do is pay for you and your wife because you have a
And
wife and you're a grown ass someone. I don't know
also
what man, woman, whatever.
at a
Yeah.
buffet, everyone's meal costs literally the same, except for if
Yeah.
there's like a child, obviously, right? So even if they were to like split it between how many of them there was, they still would have been paying like the same amount. So it's like, bro, just pay your fair share of yourself and
Yeah.
go on your merry way.
Speaking of buffets, do you guys ever fake your ages when you were kids so you can like get in for cheaper prices at buffets?
Oh yeah, I still do that. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm
That shit was
12.
dope, man. That was dope. Okay, so Reddit deemed them not the asshole, the OP.
Yeah.
And the top comment says, "Not the asshole. Your brother sounds exactly like mine. Always driving a new vehicle, always wearing expensive clothes and shoes. But God forbid you expect him to pay for himself on an outing because he just doesn't have the money. My mom and I spent years covering my brother and even his sons way on various family outings and vacations because he just couldn't afford it, but would throw an adult tantrum if he wasn't invited. We finally got sick of it, and now he isn't invited to anything, and it saves our mom and I a lot of money." So that's the top comment there. That would suck. My family doesn't do outings like that, but I would fucking hate having to pay for a sibling like
Yeah.
that. That just sounds awful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It does.
And it doesn't sound like that individual's really even appreciative
No.
of
They
like everything that they've
expect
been given. Yeah, they just expect like everyone to,
Hey, yeah.
yeah.
All right, this was posted 6 years ago. Would I be the asshole for bringing my own provisions for a New Year's party? So here's what the post says. So I was invited to a New Year's party, a gathering of about 40 people, and I'm definitely very excited, especially with being the new decade. However, this is the first time I'm doing a New Year's with these people. I generally do it with people of my own class. Therefore, I'm worried about the quality of the food and drinks that will be on offer.
This is like the trumpet story.
Sorry.
Wait, what?
No, I'm kidding. It's funny.
I've considered bringing higher end products for everyone, but feel that it would make me look like a douche and overshadow everyone else's contributions. I'm not prepared to drink or eat what these people will bring though. So would I be the asshole for bringing my own secret stash and just consume it and just consume that? So that's the post.
Wait, am I
They
thinking
don't
that
want to.
they're
They don't want to go to the. They are saying the people at the party are lower class, like they don't have the same food quality and drink quality. I think that they would.
Yeah,
So they're like, "Am I
that's
the
how I
asshole?"
read it.
I think you could bring your own alcohol. Like if you're like, if you really want, you could like give it as a gift and maybe bring some more and be like, "Here, everyone drink this." But like food, you gotta get over it. Like you just gotta eat
so,
whatever. You could bring stuff to the party and give it to the host, and it's up to
Mhm.
them
but
to decide whether or not to serve it, but I don't think you can just eat it secretly.
No,
That'd be
Kayla, you don't get it.
crazy.
He's of a different class.
I know, yeah, he's so much better than everyone there. That's crazy that he said
I
that.
feel like I'm
Don't go to the
so
host the party yourself then, bro.
Yeah.
yeah, and also he said at the or he or she, sorry, they have a like secret stash for themselves and then not eat what everyone else brings. Don't go. If you're
Yeah,
that scared, like you're that scared of the people that you're hanging around, not scared, but like you don't want to eat the food that they're gonna bring,
Hmm.
don't go. Like
yeah,
you don't see
yeah,
those people as your friends or call like you don't respect them. Don't
yeah.
go.
I think
I
they
do
can
think
That's
it's
bring
just
so.
alcohol or
that's
something if
Yeah.
just
they want, but
disrespectful to like the hosts to do
yeah.
that. Like that's just so fucked up.
Yeah, I only eat Erewhon, so I'm gonna bring my Erewhon
Right.
stash, and I'm gonna bring like a Tupperware. I'm gonna hide it under the table,
Yeah,
so like when everyone's not looking, I'm gonna take a few bites
yeah.
here and there, because that's
Yeah,
some high class.
they're the
That's some high
asshole,
class eating.
clearly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're so disconnected from reality for sure.
Hmm.
That's
I
crazy.
Yeah, I thought that was this was too funny for me not to include. I was reading it, I'm all like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I literally like when you were saying it, I was like, "Are you saying what I think you're saying?" Like that is
I'm not gonna
crazy.
eat their fucking poor people food. Ew,
Oh, they're poor people
they got
food.
Domino's.
Oh,
What the
oh,
fuck?
oh.
That's
Little
some
Caesars.
crazy. Little
Oh, I'm
Caesar.
so
Yeah.
scared.
What's like a
I only
fancy?
eat
What's a
Blaze.
fancy pizza place?
I think Blaze is pretty nice.
I
Biology. I
I
see this
only eat
as like higher
CPK.
than
If it's not from CPK, I don't want it.
I only eat CPK.
Mhm.
That's funny.
All right, that's that. I'm gonna read the
Oh
top
my
comment.
god.
Yeah,
This
what's the
like You know what's funny about Reddit or Am I the Asshole? You're not supposed to downvote the OP even if they're the asshole, but this one did. It got 0 upvotes. The top comment says, "What the fuck? Yes, you're the asshole. Just bring something for everyone and don't make any fucking comments except to thank the host."
yeah.
Is what the top comment is. So very,
Right.
very
It's
true.
not
So
like these
true.
people are like intending to like not make you a whole charcuterie board with all different types of cheeses from Trader Joe's and
Hmm.
prosciutto and stuff. It's not like they don't want to do that. It's
Hmm.
just like necessarily that's not within their budget of like hosting for you,
A bunch of
right?
people,
Like they
yeah.
don't need to be doing that for you.
No.
They made it sound like the party's taking place in like the ghettos or something. Like,
Yeah, like bro, if you don't respect the host, like just don't go because you're just gonna make it suck for everyone else because you're such a
Yeah.
yeah.
douchebag. You're a friggin' asshole, bro. Like,
Yeah. Agreed.
sorry.
I'm so I can imagine like if they show up to the party and they see like bottled water. It's like, I only drink sparkling water or
Carl's
something like
bad.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I only drink Carl's bad water.
PG.
All right, here's our last post for today. Am I the asshole for storming out after we missed New Year's Eve because my dad wouldn't change the channel? So let's get into it. I, in my 20s, and my dad and my mom are in their 50s, and my sister's also in her 20s, attended New Year's Eve together. As she usually does, my mom brought snacks for us to eat while we watched the countdown to midnight on the television. When we saw the snacks, my dad said he was planning on watching the Peach Bowl, which is an American football game happening that night. My mom asked if the game would go until midnight, and my dad said he hoped not, but that he'd want to watch the game. As it turned out, the game did run long. My mom, sister, and I eventually made our way to the television starting around an hour before midnight, but none of us cared about the game that was on. We were all on our phone and eating snacks while we waited. As midnight approached, so did the final moments of the extremely close game. All of us asked my dad to change the channel briefly so we could watch the countdown, but he refused, saying he wanted to watch the end of the game. He had the remote, and we missed it. I was mad because the only reason I had come at all was to celebrate the start of 2023 at midnight with my family, but I'd missed it. So I said Happy New Year nonchalantly and left. My mom and sister were mad too, and left him there with the mess of snacks. My dad thinks we are all super rude and insensitive since he had said in advance that he wanted to watch the game. and we knew how important it was to him. So, am I the asshole for storming out when he refused to change the channel? That's the story.
Nah. Yeah,
Wait, there's
nah.
a game. Wait, the game is the same time as the thing, the New Year's Eve.
Isn't that stupid? Isn't
I
that
suppose
so dumb?
so.
Is that even a thing?
So
Is
I
that
think
even
this is
possible?
taking place. This is taking place like somewhere in Europe, and she says it's an American football game. So they're making it sound like they're European or something.
No, he should have changed the channel for at least 3 minutes of
Wait.
whenever the.
Oh, that's so true, because they're in a completely different time zone. So yeah,
Yeah.
the football game would. But do
I was
those
thinking
even
that too.
play on cable in Europe?
I guess they do. Evidently they do. There's gotta be some fans of
That's
American
crazy.
football in Europe. I
No,
guess.
the dad's the asshole for being like.
Yeah.
The whole family wants to do something. It's like, dude, you're just like that's like such a
You're
typical
selfish.
dad, like sitting on a lounge chair or reclining chair, like I got a TV on, the game's
With the
on,
beer-
leave me alone.
the-
Yeah,
The beer belly swollen.
So,
Yeah, I can
they're
totally
the
picture what this
assholes.
guy
Swollen
looks
with
like in
chips
my
all
head.
over.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So here's
No,
what I'm
he's
thinking.
so selfish for that.
Yeah, the dad's being an asshole, right? But it's just a fucking countdown. You're in your goddamn 20s. Is it really that big of a deal? Pull it up on your phone. This doesn't take place in the 90s.
No,
No,
Pull up
but
the freaking thing on your phone.
no. I disagree with you so hard, Alex.
Really?
It's like a nostalgia thing for a lot of people.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
means
like,
something.
especially when
Why
like
are
the
you
whole
together?
family comes together. Like like how we were talking about the family getting upset over the 21-year-old like wanting to go do their own thing. Yeah, that's totally fine. But when like everyone comes to watch that, it's a lot of times like for me it's very nostalgic to see like
Yeah.
the ball dropping. And so like yeah, I mean, I don't want to pull it up on my phone and everyone's like sitting around. That's what you do when you're watching
No.
like a UFC fight.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, with everyone like sitting
Yeah.
around you. That's normal. But for like the last few seconds of 2023 or 2022 into 2023, like,
Yeah.
I agree. It's
yeah,
not ideal
he
to
should have
watch it on
turned
the
the TV
phone.
off.
It's not ideal to watch it on the phone, but you gotta. Well, you're just gonna stand around and just bitch the whole time? Like, come on, just fucking do something.
Yeah, but the dad
Yeah.
should have just compromised for at least 30 minutes or 15 minutes to watch
Yeah.
New Year's Eve.
And
It
I
only
get
happens once
it,
a
like,
year.
I get it that he was like, oh, like such a close game. Like, yeah, that makes sense. But are you really gonna pick a game over like your family's
Family. Yeah.
Yeah.
like request?
Yeah.
You're selfish and you're totally
Yeah.
the asshole scumbag.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Agreed. He clocked.
All right, so
Fuck that guy.
Reddit agrees with both of you. They're calling Opie
Oh.
not the asshole. So the top comment
We're
says,
right.
not the asshole. Your dad basically told you, the rest of the family, to take a back seat to some sport ball bullshit. He's the one who wanted to watch it. He could find another screen to put it on. So true. They're so real for that.
True.
Any final thoughts on this story?
Exactly what the commenter said. Instead of like the whole family wants to watch something, what is everyone gonna be watching it on their own phones or like huddling around one person? He's the literal only person who wants to watch that game. Go watch it on your freaking phone, dude.
Yeah. Agreed.
What are you talking about? Cause like,
Agreed.
and even if like he's watching cable, that's not usually gonna be on your phone unless you have like DirecTV, not
Something,
sponsored. No, I'm just
yeah.
kidding. If you have like DirecTV, like stream, yeah, you can watch that on your phone. But the same thing goes for the ball dropping. That's cable. That's not gonna be on your phone. And like you have to pick one or the other, me or my literal whole family.
Yeah.
And obviously he's a selfish little douchebag, big douchebag at that,
Mm-hmm.
with his beer belly.
Yeah, I never understood, like, I don't fuck with sports in general, so like this guy's like total like what the fuck's wrong with you, man?
He
Yeah,
doesn't
you're
want to watch.
weird.
He doesn't want to watch the balls drop because his balls didn't drop because he never came a man.
Oh, clocked, right? Is that how you guys do it? Clocked?
I don't know.
All right, those are the stories for today. So, yeah, New
Yeah.
Year's. New Year's brings
Happy
out the
New Year's
worst.
Eve.
It brings out the
Yeah.
worst in everyone.
Yeah.
2026, baby.
Yeah, that's gonna be
2026.
our year for sure.
Yeah, our
Yeah.
year, 3 of us.
Big
Mhm.
time.
For sure.
Yeah. We're gonna get ripped tonight, girls.
Oh yeah. New year, new me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I've always said that. All right,
And
everyone.
Yes.
Thank you so
always-
much. Thank you so much for
guys.
joining me today.
Yes, of course. It's so
Thank you
fun.
guys.
Bye.